Hello, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. Sit down, please. I'd like to speak English today too, to improve my speaking skill. Let's get it started. Today it is July 9th, 2022. Which color do you prefer? Which color do you favor? Which color do you favor? I usually like white, black, and blue. But my clothes are often black. I often buy black colored clothes, which are easier to match many trousers and other clothes. The idol is favored by many fans. Are you in favor of the government? The current government? Are you in favor of the boss? Are you in favor of the policy? Are you in favor of the policy? I favor swimming in the sea than climbing the mountains. Which do you favor? Which do you prefer, swimming in the sea or climbing the mountains in summer? I used to favor the idol, but not now. I used to favor the idol, but not now. The musician is favored by many people. 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 I used to favor the musician, but not now. I used to favor the taste of sea urchin, but not now. I used to like the taste of the sea urchin. I used to favor the taste of sea urchin, but not now. Okinawa used to be the destination to go, but not now. I have changed my mind. Miyako Island used to be my destination to go on my vacation, but I changed my mind. The arrogant boss is often shunned by employees. The arrogant, obstinate, stubborn boss is often shunned by employees. As a local spirit, we should shun taking the route. It's very dangerous. As a local spirit, we should avoid taking the route. We should shun taking the route. As a local spirit, we should shun taking the route. As a local spirit, we should shun taking the route. Let's shun taking the route. As the locals put it, we should shun the route. It's very dangerous. As the proverb goes, Some people tend to shun the number 4 room. Some people tend to shun hotel rooms with number 4. Some people are apt to shun the hotel rooms with number 4. Some people are inclined to shun hotel rooms with number 4. Let's shun taking the route, which is very dangerous to take. The arrogant boss is being shunned by employees. The arrogant boss is shunned to meet. The arrogant boss is shunned by employees. The arrogant boss is shunned meeting by the employees. The arrogant boss is shunned meeting by the employees. Some people wear umbrellas. Some people take umbrellas to shun the direct sunlight. Some people take umbrellas to shun direct sunlight. Some people take umbrellas to shun direct sunlight. Some people take sunlight. Some people take an umbrella even in sunny days to shun direct sunlight, which make your skin tanned. Some people take umbrella. Some people take an umbrella to shun direct sunlight. Some people take an umbrella to shun direct sunlight. I studied a lot to shun failing the examination. I studied hard to shun failing the examination. I studied so hard in order to shun flunking the mathematics, physics, and other required subjects. I studied so hard so as to shun flunking required subjects. I studied hard so as to shun flunking required subjects. It is said that there is a treasure trove in the mountain. I used to be hesitant to eat lunch alone at a restaurant. I used to hesitant to stay in a guest house. But once I got used to staying in guest house, it's very comfortable. Some people or many people are hesitant to challenge new things. Many people are hesitant to try something new. Some people are hesitant to challenge 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 something new. Challenge something new. Some Japanese people are hesitant to speak English in public. Some people, including me, are hesitant to speak in public. Some people are hesitant to make a speech, deliver a speech in public. Some people are hesitant to sing in public. We shouldn't be hesitant to try something new. We should sometimes be bored and shouldn't be hesitant to do something new. We should be sometimes bored. We should be sometimes bored. We should sometimes be bored and go for it. We should sometimes be bored and shouldn't be hesitant to try something new. Otherwise, the opportunity might not come again. So we should sometimes be bored and shouldn't be hesitant to try something new. Otherwise, the rare opportunity might not come again. We shouldn't be hesitant to make a mistake, especially when it comes to studying English or foreign languages. In the course of the mistakes, we will learn more and more. The worst thing is to be silent without practice. So we shouldn't be hesitant to speak foreign languages in public. We shouldn't be hesitant to speak foreign languages in public. We shouldn't be hesitant to speak foreign languages in public. We shouldn't be hesitant to speak foreign languages in public. We shouldn't be hesitant to speak foreign languages in public. We shouldn't be hesitant to take we shouldn't be hesitant to speak foreign languages in public. We shouldn't be hesitant to make mistakes. We shouldn't be hesitant to make a mistake. We shouldn't make a mistake. We shouldn't be hesitant to make a mistake. We shouldn't be hesitant to speak foreign languages in public. Some people are hesitant to speak foreign languages in public. Many students are hesitant to ask a question in the class. Many students are hesitant to speak English or foreign languages in the class, being afraid of making a mistake. I was attacked by nightmare last night. I'm often be attacked by nightmares. Do you know any solutions? The newly established policy made the citizens anger. The daily effort will enhance our ability. Daily effort is the key to success. The daily effort will enhance our level gradually. Speaking to myself will enhance my speaking skill. Daily effort will enhance the possibility of success. Please do not add the concerns anymore. I don't want the extra concern. I don't want the extra concern. There are some concerns. About the society. Are you concerned about the future? Are you concerned for the future? Are you concerned with the project? There are some concerns about the future. There are some concerns for the future. There are concerns about the future. There are some concerns for the future. Some of the concerns are making me depressed. Some of the concerns are making me depressed. Some of the concerns made me depressed. I hope all of the concerns will disappear from all of the people. I hope all of the concerns will disappear from all of us. I usually consider where to stay and go before I go on a trip. I usually consider where to stay and to go before I go on a trip. Did you even consider it well before the decision? We should consider it more before the decision, before making a decision. Singapore is my favorite destination to go on my vacation. So I hope the pandemic will end soon, as soon as possible. As soon as possible. Which is your favorite destination on holidays? Which destination do you recommend me to go? Which destination do you recommend that I go? Which destination do you recommend that I go? I am destined to be a diplomat. I am destined to be a musician. I am destined to be a doctor. Is the bus bound for Tokyo Station? Is the bus bound for Osaka Station? Is the train bound for Kyoto Station? JR Kyoto Station? Is the bus destined for Kyoto Station? Is the bus destined for happiness? Sure. I'm looking for a bus destined for happiness, bound for happiness. I'm looking for a bus bound for happiness. I'm searching for a bus destined for happiness. Is the train bound for Shibuya Station? Is the train bound for Shibuya Station? Is the train destined for Shibuya Station? Is the train destined for Hashimoto Station? Is the train bound for destined for Hashimoto Station? My final destination is Mount Koya, so I'm on the way. So I'd like to ask you a question. Is this train destined for Hashimoto Station? Yes, it is. You are correct. Feel free to ask me if you have any questions. I'm more than happy to answer your questions. I'm more than happy to answer your questions. I'm more than happy to answer your questions. Is the bus destined for Nagasaki Station? Is the bus destined for Victoria Station in London? Excuse me, I'm looking for a bus destined for Victoria Station in London. Excuse me, I'm looking for a bus destined for Victoria Station. Excuse me, I'm looking for a bus destined for Victoria Station. Which bus should I take, and where can I find the bus? Excuse me, I'd like to buy a bus ticket destined for Gatwick Airport. How much is it and what time is available? Excuse me, I'm looking for a bus destined for Gatwick Airport. And what time is it available and how much is it? None of the buses go to the central office. None of the buses go to the island. This bus is destined for Kyoto Station. This bus is destined for Osaka Station. This bus destined for Nagoya Station. This bus is destined for Aomori Station. This bus is destined for Sapporo Station. This bus is destined for Fukuoka Station. This bus is destined for Kanazawa Station. Excuse me, I'm looking for a bus destined for Gatwick Airport. How much is it and what time is it available? Excuse me, I'd like to buy a bus ticket destined for Gatwick Airport. How much is it and what time is available? Excuse me, I'm looking for a bus destined for Gatwick Airport. How much is it and what time is available? Becoming a musician is my destiny. Reconcile myself to the destiny is not my life. Reconciling myself to the boring job is not my destiny. Reconciling myself to the boring job is not my destiny, fate. Reconciling myself to the boring job is not my fate, it's not my destiny. Marrying her is my destiny. Marrying her with my destiny. Getting married to her is my destiny. Getting married to her is my destiny. Marrying her is my destiny. Maybe. Do you believe in destiny? Do you believe in destiny? Reconciling myself to the boring job is not my destiny. Entering the university was my destiny. Helping the people from disease is my destiny. Making people impressed with my music is my destiny. Making people impressed with my music is my destiny. Making people impressed with my music is my destiny. Having a happy life is a destiny for everyone. You can have frequent bus services available from to and hotel. Frequent shuttle buses are available from to the Osaka station. Frequent shuttle buses are available. Frequent shuttle buses are available. Frequent shuttle buses are available. Frequent shuttle buses are available from to the Tokyo station. Frequent shuttle buses are available from to the hotel and Osaka station. His being late for the workplace is frequent. Smoking is frequent to him. Him being late for the workplace is frequent. His being late for school is frequent. The restaurant takes care of frequent customers. Shops tend to take care of frequent customers. Shops tend to take care of frequent customers. Rain is frequent Yakushima Island. Rain is frequent in Yakushima Island. He he frequently late for workplace. He is frequently late for workplace. He is frequently late for the 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 workplace. Frequently. I saw the immigration officer asking many questions to the suspects. I like the TV program of the food smugglers being asked many questions by the immigration officers because bringing food into the country is prohibited. I like the TV program of immigration officers asking many questions to the passengers who brought food, although bringing food are not allowed into the country. I like the TV program of immigration officers asking many questions to the passengers who illegally brought food into the country. I like the TV program of immigration officers asking many questions to the plane passengers who brought food illegally. Foreigners have to go through the immigration, not domestic. Foreigners have to go through the immigration lane. There was a little shift in immigration policy in that country, so we have to check it beforehand. The immigration policy might be changed. We have to check it frequently. With worse economy, immigration into Japan will decrease. With worse economy, the number of immigrations into Japan will decrease. The opposite of immigration is emigration. Immigration is opposite of emigration. Emigration is opposite of immigration. Immigration control is very important to prevent passengers from bringing dangerous weapons and so on. Immigration control is very important to prevent passengers from bringing flammable items. Immigration control is very important to prevent passengers from bringing dangerous items. Immigration control is very important to prevent passengers from bringing dangerous items, and in order to keep the peace in that country. Immigration control is very important. Immigration control was strengthened after the terrorism. Immigration control was strengthened after the terrorism. Immigration control is very important to keep the peace in that country. Immigration officer was asking many questions to the suspect. I like the TV program of immigration officer asking many questions to the passenger who brought food illegally. But they can bring food if they apply for that. If they apply, they can bring food, but some passengers try to bring food without the application. So they end up being asked many questions by the immigration officers. The number of immigrations is increasing in some countries. The number of immigrations is increasing in some countries. Immigration is opposite word of emigration. Emigration into USA seems popular. Immigration into USA seems popular. Immigration into Japan might be still popular. It depends on your favorite. Immigration into USA seems popular. Foreigners have to go through the immigration lane. Immigration control is very important. Immigration control play an important role to keep the peace in that country. Immigration control plays an important role. Plays an important role. Immigration control 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 is very important in order to keep the peace in that country. Immigration control. Immigration control. Some foreigners want to immigrate into Japan. Some foreigners immigrated into Japan. Some foreigners immigrated into Japan. Do you want to immigrate into Japan? Do you want to immigrate to Japan? Some people want to immigrate to Japan for jobs or for other purposes. Do you also want to immigrate to Japan? Some people want to immigrate into Japan. Some people want to emigrate to USA. Some people want to emigrate to USA. Why did you emigrated into USA? What made you emigrate to USA? What made you emigrate to USA? Can I ask the motives why you emigrated into USA? Can I ask Ask the motives and the reasons why you emigrated to USA. Can I know the motives and the reasons why you immigrated to Japan? Can I ask the reasons why you immigrated to Japan? The number of immigrants are increasing in that country. The number of immigrants are increasing in that country. The number of immigrants are increasing in that country. More and more immigrants might be welcomed from other countries to cover the short-staffed jobs. More and more immigrants might be welcomed from other countries to cover the short-staffed jobs. Not many people will encourage you to pursue your big dreams. Not many people will encourage you to pursue your big dreams. Thanks to the encouragement, I could get through the difficulties. Thanks to encouragement, we can achieve something difficulties. We can get through difficulties. Thanks to the encouragement, we can get through many difficulties. Without encouragement, it's more difficult to get through difficulties. Thanks to a lot of encouragement from the supporters, the runner could run to the end. Thanks to a lot of encouragement from the supporters along the road, the runner could run all the way to the end. Thanks to the encouragement from the supporters, the runner could run all the route to the end. Run to the end. Thanks to the encouragement. Thanks to the encouragement. Thanks to the encouragement from the supporters along the route, the runner could run to the end. Encouragement. Encouragement is very important to keep doing something wrong. Thanks to the encouragement from my teacher, I could keep studying until I passed the examination. Thanks to the encouragement from my teacher and families and other friends, I could keep studying until I could pass examination. And thanks to the encouragement, we can get through difficulties. Thanks to the encouragement, we can try something new. Thanks to the encouragement, we can sometimes challenge something new. Thanks to the encouragement, we can get through difficulties. Thanks because I got many encouragements from my supporters, I thought to challenge it again. Because since I got many encouragement from my supporters, I decided to challenge it again. I decided to try it again. His remarks was such encouraging for me. His encouraging, eloquent speech made me feel better, made me try it again. His encouraging advice made me try it again, made me feel try it again. His encouraging speech advice made me feel like trying again. Made me feel like trying again. His encouraging advice made me feel like trying it again. His encouraging speech advice made me feel like trying it again. Made me feel like trying it again. Made me feel like trying it again. My friend's advice was more encouraging than counselor. My friend's advice was more encouraging than counselor. My friend's advice was more encouraging than that of my counselor. Encouraging. Music can be more encouraging than advice from my friends. Music is very encouraging. Music can be very encouraging. Music can be very encouraging when we are sad or depressed. Music can be very encouraging when we are depressed or sad, lonely. Music can be encouraging sometimes. Music can be very encouraging. And there are some songs which are very encouraging to me. There are some songs which helped me to achieve something goals and were encouraging. There are some songs which were encouraging to me. There are some songs which were encouraging to me when I was sad. There are some songs which were encouraging for me when I was sad, especially before big examinations. There are some songs which helped my depression and were very encouraging to me. Encouraging. My teacher's encouraging comment made me feel like trying it again. My supporters' encouraging comments made me feel like trying it again. My supporters' encouraging comments made me feel like trying it again. 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 Some songs are very encouraging. Some songs are very encouraging. The video messages were so encouraging to me. The video message from my supporters was so encouraging. The video messages from my supporters was so encouraging. The video messages from my supporters was so encouraging. The video messages from my supporters was very encouraging. The video messages from my supporters was so encouraging. The video messages from my supporters, it was so encouraging. Did you even consider it well before the decision? We should consider it carefully before making the decision. Sometimes we should consider it very carefully before making a decision. Sometimes we should make a decision faster before considering it very carefully, because time is money. We can consider after making a decision, mostly. Most people consider it very carefully and doesn't challenge it at all. So that's why it's often better to challenge something new before considering it very carefully. It is believed that he has a considerable amount of money. He is believed to have the considerable amount of money. It is believed that he has considerable amount of money. He is believed to have the considerable amount of money. Considerable. He was brought up to be considerate and kind. She usually eats considerable amount of food for lunch. That's why she always feels sleepy after lunch. My mother usually buys considerable amount of food and drinks at once, wastefully. My mother buys considerable amount of food and drinks at once. I tend to practice considerably before my performance. I am inclined to practice a lot, so hard, considerably before my performance. I am apt to practice a lot, considerably before my performance. I study a lot, considerably before my performance. I was wet considerably after the torrential rain. I was so wet considerably when I was caught in the torrential rain. I was upset considerably when I was notified of the truth. I was upset considerably when I was notified of the accident. Let's take it into account. Let's take it into consideration. The border measures were strengthened because of the consideration. With the consideration. We should contemplate the event more carefully. It's up in the air. It's still up in the air whether we should have the event. It's up in the air, so we should contemplate whether or not we should hold the event on schedule. We should contemplate whether we should hold the event on schedule. We can also postpone it. The host is contemplating whether he should hold the event. The host of the event is contemplating whether the event should be held on schedule or postponed. The host of the event is contemplating whether the event should be held on schedule or be postponed. The host of the event is contemplating whether the event should be held or not. What are you contemplating about? What are you contemplating? What are you contemplating? What are you contemplating? What are you contemplate? What are you contemplate? What are you contemplate? I tend to contemplate where to stay and go before my trip. I tend to contemplate a lot whether to stay and go on the destination of my trip. I am apt to contemplate a lot where to stay and go around the destination I will go on vacation. I am apt to contemplate a lot where to stay and go around the destination I will go on vacation. When I go on a vacation, before I go on a vacation, I usually contemplate a lot where to stay and go before I go on a trip. What are you contemplating? 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 I'm contemplating where I should stay. Around the concert hall. I'm contemplating where I should stay and go around the destination. I'm contemplating where I should stay and go around the destination. I'm contemplating where I should stay, where to stay. I'm contemplating where to stay. I'm contemplating where to stay. I'm contemplating where to stay around the destination. Do you tend to contemplate something or make a decision fast? Are you the kind of person who contemplate well or make a decision fast? Are you the kind of person who contemplate well before making a decision, or are you this kind of person who make a decision without contemplating enough? Are you this kind of person who contemplate well before making a decision, or are you this kind of person who make a decision without contemplating enough? Contemplate, 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 contemplate. What are you contemplating? What are you contemplating? What are you contemplating? I'm contemplating where to stay and go around the destination. I'm contemplating where to stay and go. I'm contemplating where I should stay and go around the destination. I'm contemplating where I should stay. Do you usually contemplate enough before making a decision? Do you tend to contemplate a lot before making a decision? Do you usually contemplate 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 before making a decision? I'm contemplating where I should stay and go around the destination. You should contemplate more before making the decision, otherwise you make a mistake. Please take my idea into the account. Please take my idea into the account. Please take my ideas into consideration. Please take my ideas into the consideration. I used to collect foreign currencies, but I stopped. I cannot bring up the worth now. I cannot bring up the worth now. I used to collect foreign currencies, but I don't do that now. Do you also collect foreign currencies? New foreign policies will be in effect tomorrow. New foreign policy will be effective tomorrow. New foreign policy was enacted yesterday. New foreign policies will be adopted. New foreign policies will be applied. Are you familiar with foreign policy? Are you familiar with foreign policy? Are you versed 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 with foreign policy? Foreign policy, 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 foreign policy. Foreign policy. Foreign policy. Foreign policy. Are you familiar with foreign policy? Foreign policy. Are you familiar with foreign policy? 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 Foreign policy. 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 Visit Japan campaign is one of the foreign policies. Visit Japan campaign is one of the foreign policies. There are some foreign policies which attract foreign tourists into Japan. There are some foreign policies which attract foreign tourists into Japan. Japanese interesting culture will help foreign policy, will help creating foreign policies. Japanese interesting culture will help creating foreign policies. Visit Japan campaign. Visit Japan campaign is one of the foreign policies to attract foreign tourists into Japan. Foreign policy. The foreign policy from tourism perspective helped tourism industry until 2019. The foreign policy helped increase the number of foreign tourists into Japan. The foreign policy contributed to increasing the number of foreign tourists into Japan. The foreign policy contributed a lot to increasing the number of foreign tourists into Japan. The foreign policy contributed to increasing the number of foreign tourists into Japan. Foreigners have to go through the immigration lane. Foreigners have to go through the immigration, not domestic lane. I find this mattress so comfortable. I want to buy it, but it's too expensive. I found the mattress over the bed so comfortable, but the price made me give up. The price made me give up. If you come to the Enoshima Island, you might walk a lot, so I recommend you come with comfortable shoes. My pet cat was sleeping comfortably. 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 Fireworks were launched at many places to comfort the depressed feelings of us. My teacher comforted me when I failed the examination. My teacher consoled me when I failed the examination. failed the examination. My teacher comforted me when I failed the examination. My family comforted me when I flunked the required subject. I tried to comfort the little lady, but she didn't try to listen to me. I tried to comfort the little lady, but she didn't listen to me. She didn't try to listen to me. Some songs comforted my depressed feelings. Some songs comforted my depressed feelings. Some songs comforted me when I was depressed. Some songs comforted me when I was depressed. Some songs comforted me when I was sad. 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 Music is so strong enough to comfort us. Music is like a magic. Music is like magic to comfort us mentally. Music is such a strong power to move us, touch us, impress us, and comfort us. Music is such a strong power to comfort us. Music has such a strong power enough to make us cry. Music has such a strong power enough to make us cry or happy or whatever. Music has such a strong power enough to make us cry, happy, sad, and so on. So music is like a magic. Music is like a magic. Music is like magic to comfort us. Music has strong power to comfort us. Some songs comforted me. Some songs comforted me. Thanks to the comfort from my teacher, I could try it again. Thanks to the comfort from my teacher, I could try it again. Thanks to the comfort from the teacher, the little girl stopped crying. Thanks to the comfort from the teacher, the little girl stopped crying. With the comfort from the teacher, the little girl stopped crying. With the comfort from the teacher, with the comfort from the teacher, the little girl stopped crying. Some songs comforted me. 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 Comforted me. Some songs comforted me. Which do you prefer? Coffee or tea? Which would you prefer? Tea or coffee? I usually prefer coffee to tea. I usually swimming in the sea to climb the mountains. I usually prefer swimming in the sea to climbing the mountain. Can I know your food preference? Because we are going to cook cuisine to your taste preference. Can I know your food preference? Because we are going to cook cuisine to your preference. Can I know your food preference? Because we are going to cook the cuisine to your preference. Can I know your food preference? Because we will cook the cuisine to your preference. Preference. Food preference. Candidate's preference. Can I know your food preference? Because we will cook the cuisine to your preference. Preference. preference, preference, preference. The cuisine is cooked to suit the preference of the customers. The cuisine is cooked to suit the preference of the guests. Preference, 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 preference. The cuisine in this restaurant can be cooked to your preference. The cuisine served in this restaurant can be tailored to your preference, 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 preference. Preference, preference, preference. The restaurant is designed to suit the preference of the owner. The restaurant is designed to suit the owner's preference. Some qualifications are preferable. Candidates with the qualification are preferable. Candidates with the qualification are preferable. 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 Candidates with the qualifications are preferable. Computer literacy is must. Computer literacy is must. Those with programming skill are preferable. Those candidates with programming skill are preferable. Preferable. Those candidates with programming skill are preferable. 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 The candidates with programming skill are preferable. The candidates with programming skill are preferable. 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 Finishing all the textbook by the time you have graduated from you have finished the first year is preferable. Finishing the textbook by the time you have finished the first year is preferable. 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 Arriving at the destination 30 minutes before is preferable. Preferable. Finishing the textbook by the time you have finished the first year is preferable. 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 Candidates with experience is preferable. Candidates with experience in the industry are preferable. But the candidates without the experience in the industry are also welcome. The candidates with experience in the industry are preferable, 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 preferable. Candidates with the experience in the industry are preferable, 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 preferable. Candidates with the experience in the industry are preferable, preferable, preferable. Candidates with experience in the industry are preferable. Candidates with experience in the industry are preferable, 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 preferable. Leaders should be tolerant of employees. Leaders should be tolerant of employees. Some bosses are intolerant of employees. Some bosses are intolerant of employees' mistakes. Are you tolerant of mistakes? Are you tolerant of minor mistakes or from others? Are you tolerant of mistakes from others? Are you tolerant of minor 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 mistakes from others? Some examiners are tolerant of minor mistakes from examinees. Some examiners are tolerant of minor mistakes from examiners. Are you tolerant of minor mistakes from others? Are you tolerant of minor mistakes from others? Are you tolerant of others? Are you usually tolerant of others? Some bosses are tolerant of employees. Some bosses are intolerant of employees. Is your boss tolerant of employees? Is your boss tolerant of employees? Is your boss tolerant of employees? Is your boss tolerant of you? 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 Some people are intolerant of those smoking out of the limited space. And some people are intolerant of those smoking on the street. Some teachers are intolerant of sleeping students during the class. Some teachers don't care about sleeping students in the class. Some teachers are intolerant of sleeping students in the class. Some teachers are tolerant of sleeping students during the class. Some students are intolerant of students sleeping in the class. Some teachers are intolerant of sleeping teachers during the class. Some teachers are tolerant of sleeping students in the class during the class. Some professors are intolerant of sleeping students during the class. Some professors are intolerant of sleeping students during the class. Some teachers are tolerant of sleeping students in the class, while others are not. Some teachers are tolerant of sleeping students in the class, while others are not. My boss is tolerant of me. My boss is tolerant of minor mistakes from the employees. Our boss is very tolerant of minor mistake from others. My boss is tolerant of minor mistakes from the employees. Some people are not tolerant of tourists. Some people are not tolerant of tourists. Some people are intolerant of tourists. Some professors are intolerant of sleeping students during the class. Some professors are intolerant of sleeping students in the class. Some professors are tolerant of sleeping students in the class. Some people are tolerant of minor mistakes from others. Some people are intolerant of minor mistakes from others. Some people are tolerant of minor mistakes from others. Some people are intolerant of minor mistakes from others. Some teachers are tolerant of sleeping students in the class. Some people are tolerant of minor mistakes from others. The accident cannot be tolerable. The accident cannot be tolerable. The accident is intolerable. The accident is intolerable. The accident which happened yesterday is intolerable. The accident which happened yesterday is not tolerable. Please take tolerable amount of food every day. Please do not intake the food beyond the tolerable amount. Please do not intake more than tolerable amount. Please do not intake food beyond the tolerable amount, as you were told by your doctor. Please do not intake the food beyond the tolerable amount, as you were told by your doctor. Please do not intake the food beyond the tolerable amount, as you were told by your doctor. Okay? Being late for the destination is not tolerable most of the case. Smoking out of the limited space is intolerable. It's not tolerable. Please intake tolerable amount of food. Please intake tolerable amount of food. Please intake tolerable amount of food, as you were told, advised by doctor. Please eat tolerable amount of food, as you were advised by a doctor. Please intake tolerable amount of food, as you were told, advised by a doctor. Please take tolerable amount of food, as you were told by your doctor. Okay? Please eat tolerable amount of food, as you were told by a doctor. Being late for the workplace even once is intolerable in the policy. Being late for the workplace even once is not tolerable. Intolerable. Being late for the workplace up to twice is tolerable, but beyond 3 times, it is intolerable. Being late for the workplace up to 3 times is tolerable, but if you be late for workplace more than 4 times, it is intolerable. It is being late for the workplace 4 times in a row is subject to layoff, fire. Tolerable, intolerable, tolerable. Minor mistakes can be tolerable, depending on the situation. Minor mistakes might be tolerable, depending on the situation. Even minor mistakes are intolerable in the industry. Even minor mistakes are intolerable in the industry. Snoring sound is not tolerable for me. Snoring sound is intolerable for me. Being late for the workplace up to 3 times is tolerable, but 4 times is intolerable. We cannot tolerate the accident. We cannot tolerate the accident. We shouldn't tolerate the accident. We shouldn't tolerate the accident. We cannot tolerate the accident. I cannot tolerate what you said to me. 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 I cannot tolerate being deceived by fraudulent companies. I cannot tolerate the wrongdoings of you. I cannot tolerate the bad attitude of yours. If you apologize to me, I will allow you. I will tolerate you. If you apologize to me, I will tolerate you. If you apologize to me, I will tolerate you. Unless you apologize to me, I will not tolerate you. Unless you apologize to me, I will not tolerate you. With 30 minutes working overtime, my being late for the workplace was tolerated. By working 30 minutes longer, my being late for the workplace was tolerated. Candidates with tolerance are welcome. The human resources are looking for candidates with tolerance. The personnel department is looking for candidates with tolerance. My boss is the person of tolerance. My boss is the person with tolerance. 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 The human resources is looking for candidates with tolerance. The personnel department is looking for candidates with tolerance. Tolerance. Tolerance is very important to lead the group. Tolerance is very important to lead the group. Is the boss the person of tolerance? Is the boss the person with tolerance? Is the wife the person of tolerance? Is the husband the person of tolerance? Tolerance. Tolerance is very important personality. Tolerance is one of the important personalities. Tolerance is one of the elements we should have. Tolerance is a good quality in a person. Tolerance is a good quality in personality. Tolerance. Tolerance. Tolerance is a good quality in person. Tolerance is a good quality in personality. Tolerance is a good quality in personality. Both public and private sectors collaborated together in order to attract foreign tourists into Japan. Both public and private sectors did their best in order to attract foreign tourists into Japan. Both public and private sectors promoted enough so as to attract foreign tourists into Japan. Are you working for a public sector? Are you working for the public sector? Public sector or private sector? Are you working for a public sector or a private sector? Both public and private sectors did their best in order to attract foreign tourists into Japan. Are you working for the public sector? 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 Or public sector? Are you working for the public sector? Private sector. Private sector. Public sector. Public sector. Public sector. Private sector. Private sector. Private sector. Private sector. Public sector. Public sector. Public sector. Public sector. Public sector. Private sector. Private sector. Both public and private sectors did their best to attract foreign tourists into Japan. Are you interested in joining the seminar? My teacher told me that doing the seminar every morning is very important to pass the examination, to keep the memory. My common teacher told me the importance of doing the seminar every morning before the class. My common teacher taught the importance of doing seminar every morning. By doing so, we can keep the memories in the past, from the past, because we tend to forget what we learned with time. So doing seminars will help that, solve the problems. Doing the seminars will help will solve the problems. I learned many things from the seminar. I might be mind controlled in the seminar, so I'm afraid of joining the seminar. What I can learn from the seminar? What is about what is about what is it about the seminar? What is it about the seminar? What is done in the seminar? What will be done in the seminar? What is about the seminar? What is it about the seminar? What can I know about the seminar? What are the benefits by joining the seminar? What can I learn from the seminar? What is it about the seminar? What can I learn from the seminar? What can I learn from the seminar? We exchanged our opinions. We exchanged our opinions in the seminar. 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 Doing seminar every morning is very important, said my common teacher. Doing seminar every morning is very important, said my common teacher. My common teacher emphasized the importance of doing seminar every morning, which help us keep the memories which we learned from the past, because we tend to forget we learned in the past. So doing seminars will solve the problems, because there are many questions taught in the questions. There are many questions we learned from the past, which will help keep the long memories, which will help keep the long memory. What did you learn from the seminar? What did you learn from the seminar? Seminar. What did you learn from the seminar? Seminar. What did you learn from the seminar? We exchanged with attendees. Some attendees of the meeting were sleeping. Some attendees were sleeping during the meeting. Some attendees were sleeping during the meeting. Some attendees were wearing yukata, cotton kimono, summer cotton kimono, light cotton kimono. We went to the party with the attendees after the meeting. We went to the party with the attendees after the meeting. We went to karaoke with the attendees after the meeting. Attendee, 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 attendee. Attendee, I was one of the attendees. I was one of the attendees of the meeting. I was one of the attendees of the meeting. Every attendee had the opportunity to deliver a speech on the stage. Every attendee had a chance to make a speech on the stage, on the podium. All of the attendees had a chance to deliver a speech on the podium. Each attendee had a chance to deliver a speech on the podium. The number of members in the association has been increasing recently because of the popularity of tourism. The number of visitors into the destination has been increasing recently. The number of foreign tourists has decreased drastically after the pandemic. Not only you, but also I like the band. Not only you, but also I like the band. Not only you, but I am responsible for that. Not only you, but also I want to have the day off. Not only you, but also I want to go home as fast as possible, as early as possible. Not only Tokyo, but also Osaka is very attractive. Not only Tokyo, but also Osaka is very, very attractive. Not only Tokyo, but also other prefectures are very attractive. Not the person A, but the person B is my brother. Not orange, but apple is my favorite fruit. Not orange, but apple is my favorite fruit. Not Tokyo, but Osaka is the city where I live in. Not Tokyo, but Osaka is the city in which I live. Not Mount Kitadake, but Mount Fuji is the highest mountain in Japan. Not Kitadake, but Mount Fuji is the highest mountain in Japan. Not him, not me, but you have to attend the meeting yourself. Not me, but you have to work overtime tomorrow. Not me, but you are taller than me. Not her, but you have to work overtime today. Not her, but you are praised for what you have achieved. Not her, not me, but you will be praised for what you have achieved. So you deserve it. Not me, but you will be praised for what you have achieved. You deserve to get it. You deserve getting it. Either you or I have to work overtime tomorrow. Either you or I have to attend a meeting on behalf of our boss. Either option A or option B can be added to your tour. Either option A or option B can be added for free. Either you or she has to work overtime. Either you or she has to work overtime. Either she or you have to work overtime. Either she or you have to work overtime. Either you or I will have to be transferred to the branch office next year. Either you or I will be transferred to the foreign branch. Either the candidate A or the candidate B will be elected as a Diet member of the upper house. Either the person A or person B will be elected as a Diet member of the upper house. Neither you nor I can understand the programming. Neither you nor I can understand Spanish. Neither you nor I can make heads or tails of the lecture. Neither the bus A and nor the bus B goes to the center. Neither the student A nor student B has a possibility to pass the examination. Neither she nor you are responsible for that. Neither you nor she is responsible for that. Neither she nor you are responsible for that. Neither she nor you are responsible for that. Neither she nor you are responsible for that. Neither you nor she is responsible for that. Neither you nor she is responsible for that. Neither she nor you are responsible for that. Neither you nor I can run 100 meters within 10 seconds. Neither you nor I can run 100 meters within 10 seconds. Neither you nor I can speak Spanish. Neither you nor I can speak Spanish. Neither you nor I have a day off tomorrow. Neither swimming in the sea nor climbing the mountain is my favorite. Neither swimming in the sea nor climbing the mountain is my favorite. Neither swimming in the sea nor climbing the mountain is my favorite. Neither you nor she is responsible for that. Neither you nor she is responsible for that. Neither she nor you are responsible for that. Both public and private sectors did their best to attract foreign tourists into Japan. I, as well as you, like the band. You, as well as me, like the band. She, as well as you, likes the band. She, as well as you, wants to take a paid leave tomorrow. She, as well as you, wants to take the paid leave. She, as well as you, wants to take the paid leave tomorrow. The musician, as well as the idol, is going to participate in the live. Osaka as well as Tokyo will be added to the examination venue. I as well as you like the band. I as well as you like the band. I as well as you want to take a paid leave tomorrow. She as well as you wants to take the paid leave. She as well as you wants to take the paid leave. She as well as you wants to take the paid leave. Not Mount Kitadage, but Mount Fuji is the highest mountain in Japan. Either you or I have to attend the meeting. Either you or she has to attend the meeting. Neither you nor I can understand the language. Neither you nor she can understand the lecture. Both you and me were impressed with the concert. I as well as you was impressed with the concert. I as well as you have to work overtime. I prefer swimming in the sea and playing baseball outside than watching them on TV. I prefer swimming in the sea and playing baseball outside to watching them on TV. I prefer playing baseball outside to watching it on TV. I prefer playing baseball game outside to watching it on TV. I prefer playing baseball game outside to watching it on TV. I would rather study at home to attend the party than attend the party. I would rather study at home than attend the party. I prefer to study at home than to attend the party. I prefer to study at home than to attend the party. I'd rather study at home than attend the meeting. I'd rather study at home than attend the meeting, attend the party. I prefer to study at home than to attend the party. I'd rather study at home than attend the meeting, party. At no time should you say such a thing to me. Under no circumstances should you say such a thing to me. Under no circumstances should you say such a thing to me. Under no circumstances should you say such a thing to me. In no circumstances should you say such a thing to me. The student was at no time late for the school. The modest man at no time criticized anyone. The modest man at no time criticized anyone. The modest man at no time swore at anyone. The modest man at no time swore at anyone. The modest man at no time swears at anyone. The modest man at no time swears at anyone. I am at no time a genius. I am at no time a genius. I am by no means a genius. I am by no means a genius. I am anything but 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 a genius. I am by no means a genius. I am far from genius. I am far from genius. I am anything but a genius. I am far from a genius. I am anything but a genius. I am anything but a genius. I am anything but a genius. I am at no time a genius. At no time am I a genius. At no time am I a genius. At no time am I a genius. I am at no time a genius. The modest man at no time criticizes anyone. The modest man at no time criticizes anyone. He is at no time a professor of semiconductor. Crime should at no time happen. At no time should crimes happen. Crimes at no time should happen. Crimes should at no time happen. Crimes should at no time happen. At no time should crimes happen. At no time should crimes happen. At no time should you say such a thing to me. At no time should you swear at others. At no time should you swear at anyone. At no time did he study. At no time did the child study, but he was obsessed with video games. At no time did my son. At no time was my son serious about studying. At no time was I serious about mathematics. At no time was I serious about some subjects. At no time was I serious about the subjects I don't like. At no time was I serious about the subject I don't like. At no time did the bus come to the bus stop on time. At no time was my friend at the destination in time. My friend, one of my friends was at no time at the destination in time. At no time was my friend at the destination in time. At no time should you be late at the international airport. At no time should you be late at the destination. At no time should you be late to the international airport. At no time should you be late for the international airport. You should at no time be late for international airport. At no time was she satisfied with what she had. At no time was she full after she ate. At no time was she full after she ate. At no time was she satisfied. At no time was she satisfied after shopping. At no time was she satisfied even after shopping. At no time did my boss smile. Did my boss smile? At no time did my boss smile. My boss at no time smiled. My boss at no time smiled. Under no circumstances did my boss smile. At no time did my boss smile. Rarely did my boss smile. Seldom did my boss smile. At no time did my boss smile. At no time did my parents praise me for what I achieved. At no time did my parents praise me for what I had achieved. At no time did my parents praise me for what I had achieved. At no time did anyone give me chocolate on Valentine's Day. At no time did anyone give me chocolate on Valentine's Day. At no time did anyone give me a chocolate on Valentine's Day. At no time did anyone give me chocolate for Valentine's Day. At no time did anyone give me chocolate on Valentine's Day. At no time should you violate the rule. At no time should you violate the rules. You should at no time violate the rules. At no time should you violate the rules. At no time should you violate the rules. Hardly could I understand what the professor was explaining. Hardly could everyone understand. Hardly could everyone understand what the professor was explaining on the board. Hardly could I walk after the hard training. I could hardly walk after the hard training. I could hardly walk from the hard training. I could hardly understand what the professor was saying. Hardly could I walk after the hard training. Scarcely could I walk after the hard training. I could scarcely walk after the hard training. I could scarcely understand what the professor was explaining. Scarcely could I understand what the professor was explaining on the board. Scarcely could I understand what the professor was explaining on the board. Scarcely could I understand what the professor was explaining on the board. Scarcely could I understand what the professor was saying. Scarcely could I walk after the hard training. Rarely did our CEO visit our branch office. Seldom did our CEO visit our branch office. Seldom did our CEO visit our branch office. Seldom did our CEO, Chief Executive Officer, visit our office. Rarely did our CEO visit our branch office. Seldom did our CEO visit our branch office. Rarely did our CEO visit our branch office. Seldom does our boss smile. Seldom does our boss smile. Seldom does he smile. Seldom does he smile. Rarely does he smile. Rarely does he smile. Rarely do go outside. Seldom do go outside. Rarely do I eat out. Rarely do I eat out. Seldom do I eat out. Seldom do I eat out. Little was there water. Little was there water. Little was there water. Little was there water. Little was there water in the bottle. Little was there money in my wallet. There was little money in my wallet. There was little money on my wallet, so I used credit card to buy the book. There was little water left in the bottle, so I went to buy a new one. Little was there water left in the bottle, so I went to buy new one. Little was there money in my wallet, so I used a credit card in order to buy the book. Little was there money. Little was their money in my wallet. Little was their money in my wallet. So I use credit card to buy a book. Let's few was their children in the park. Few was their children in the park. There were few children in the park because it was raining heavily. Few was their children. Few was their children in the park. Few was their children in the park. There were few children in the park. There were few children in the park because it was raining so heavily. Few was their children. Few was their children. Few was their children in the park. Few was their foreign tourists in the destination. Few are there foreign tourists in the destination now. Few are there foreign tourists. Few are there foreign tourists. Few are there foreign tourists in the destination. Few are there foreign tourists. Few are there foreign tourists. Few are there foreign tourists in the tourist spots now. Few are there foreign tourists where there used to be so many. Few are there foreign tourists at the places where many foreign tourists used to be. Few are there foreign tourists. Few are there foreign tourists. Few are there guests in the hotel. Few were there guests in the hotel. Little was their money in my wallet. Little was their money in my wallet, so I was obliged to use credit card. Little was their money in my wallet, so I was forced to use a credit card in order to buy the book. In no way did he swear at anyone. In no way did he swear at anyone. He in no way swore at anyone. He in no way swore at anyone. He in no way swore at anyone. He was in no way late for school. 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 I could in no way understand what the professor was saying. I could in no way like alcoholic beverages and cigarettes. I could in no way like cigarettes and alcoholic beverages. I could in no way like the alcoholic beverages and cigarettes. I am in no way a genius. I am anything but a genius. I am far from a genius. I am anything but a genius. I am by no means a genius. I am in no way 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 a genius. In no way am I 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 a genius. You can in no way achieve your goal without effort. In no way can you achieve something great without effort. In no way can you achieve something great without effort. In no way can you achieve something great without effort. In no way can you achieve something great, something big like breakthrough without effort. Incredible effort. In no way can you achieve something big without effort. In no way can you achieve something great without effort. Under no circumstances should you say such thing to me. In no circumstances should you say such thing to me. Under no circumstances can you achieve something great without making effort. In no circumstances can you achieve something great without making effort. Only my family can know the truth. Only then can you find true satisfaction. Only then can you find the true satisfaction. You should try to be satisfied with what you have now. Only then can you find true satisfaction. 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 Only Sunday is their party. Only Sunday is their party. Only Sunday is their party in the club. Only Sunday is their fair along the street. Only Sunday is their market on the street. Only Sunday is their fish market along the road. Only Sunday is their market along the road. Only Sunday is their market on the road. Only Sunday is their market on the road. It is said that there are secret treasures in the mountain, but everything is buried in mystery. There is said to be secret treasures in the mountain. There is said to be hidden secret treasures in the mountain. It is said that there are secret treasures hidden by someone in the mountain. Everything is buried in mystery. There is said to be secret hidden treasures in the mountain. There used to be a post office at the place where the convenience store is located now. There used to be a pharmacy at the place where the convenience store is located. There used to be a pharmacy at the place where the cafe is located now. There appeared my common teacher. There appeared my common teacher. There will appear the ambulance soon. There will come ambulance soon. Speaking of the devil, there appeared my friends. Speaking of the devil, there appeared my teacher. Speaking of the devil, my teacher, there appeared my teacher. There will appear our common teacher soon, because this time he came. There finally appeared the bus we were taking. There finally appeared the bus we were taking. There arrived destination. There arrived. There arrived we. There arrived us. There arrived we. There arrived we. There arrived my teacher. There arrived the train. There arrived the train. There arrived the train. There arrived the train we were waiting for. And there arrived the train we had been waiting for. There existed a ladybug. There existed a cedar tree in the garden. There existed many cedar trees in the garden of the house. There happened the accident at the corner. There happened the accident. There happened the accident at the corner. There lived my cousin on the hill before. There lived old couples on the hill before. There standed cedar trees in the garden of the house. There standed many cedar trees in the garden of the house. There is said to be hidden treasures in the mountain. There is said to be hidden treasures in the mountain. There will appear our common teacher soon. There will appear the artist soon from the stage. It is very fun to guess where the artist will appear from. It is very fun to looking forward to where the artist will come from. It is very fun to predict where the artist will appear from. There appeared a hero when we were in trouble, so it was good timing. There appeared a hero when we were in trouble, so it was good timing. There appeared a hero. 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 There appeared a hero when we were in trouble, so it was very good timing. There appeared a hero. There appeared a hero. There appeared a hero. There arrived the ambulance soon after the calling. There arrived the ambulance soon after the calling. There arrived the ambulance. There arrived the ambulance. There arrived the ambulance. There arrived my family. There arrived my family to my house. There appeared my family soon after the calling. There appeared the ambulance soon after the calling. There appeared ambulance. There appeared the ambulance soon after the calling. There appeared the ambulance. There appeared the ambulance. There appeared the ambulance. There appeared the ambulance. There arrived the ambulance. There arrived the ambulance soon after the calling. There arrived the ambulance. 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 There finally came my friends. There finally came my friends. There came my friend. There came my friends finally. There came my friends. There came my friend. There came my friends. There came my friends. There came my friends. There came my friends finally. There are coming cars. There are coming cars. There came my friends finally. There came my friends finally. There came my friends finally. There comes we go. There comes my friends. There will come my friend. There will come my friends. There came my friends. There existed many cedar trees in the garden of the house. There existed many shops along the street in the past. There existed many shops along the street before. There used to have existed many shops along the street. There existed many shops along the street. There existed many shops along the street. There existed many shops in the street. There existed many shops in the street. There existed many shops in the street. There happened the accident in the corner. There happened the accident. There happened the accident. There happened the fight between the students. There happened a miracle. 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 There will happen a miracle. There might happen a miracle. There happened a miracle. There happened a miracle. There lived an old couple on the hill. There lived an old couple on the hill. There lived more people in the mountain. There lived more people in the mountain. There live more people in urban cities. There live more people. There live more people in urban cities. 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 There stand many security guards in front of the imperial palace. There stand many security guards in front of the castle. There are many security guards protecting the politician from others. There stand many cedar trees in the mountain. There stand many police officers along the street. There stand many police officers along the road. There stand many police officers along the road. There stand many police officers. There stand many police officers. There stand many police officers along the road. Okay, I will finish speaking here. Thank you for watching. See you next time. See you.